In this game, I take on Cackas, Flash Imposter, Natopotato, and I'm going to do it with the Mana Reaver Pivot. Here's how you do it. So I'm completely tired of seeing people use the Chrono 6 win here. It's massively OP. So I'm going to try to force something a little bit different. We'll see what we come up with. I've abbreviated the gameplay here, accelerated everything so that you don't have to suffer through a really long, agonizing intro. But I'd like you to see how the whole game develops. So early on, I'm going for the level 2s. And you can see I don't have too many opportunities other than Chrono, which keeps coming up repeatedly, but I'm going to try to avoid that. I got a couple of graves there, so that makes me want to do the pirate build, the space pirates. They're fun. Just like in set 1, they develop income for you, so some passive income throughout is going to help me get up to 50. And of course, I'm stuck with the Chrono build, so this is just temporary though. Oh, I took a loss right off the hop, 96. Okay, so need to switch that. So Natopotato's playing this game. He doesn't have much of anything going on. Just sitting with a real mixed bag. He's doing okay. Back to me. Get myself a win against Natopotato because of the Chrono, but it's just a temporary crutch. Don't judge me. So early I don't have a lot of direction, but I would like to try the Mana Reavers. Mana Reavers are great because they counter anyone who develops mana and relies on mana, so Sorcerers be a good example, and Star Guardians would be another that they're the Mana Reavers counter. Alright, so I ended up with Runan's Hurricane, which isn't great. Blade Master, kind of a useless pick, just get rid of him. Use it for the gold, put it on my back line. Cackas is also playing, so he doesn't have a lot. He's got the Sorcerer going, but he's a little bit soft, so I just chewed through him. Like so many blades of grass. Pretty simple to defeat him, actually. So Darius, I got him out there. He is awesome. I noticed him the other day when he does the super dunk. If he kills somebody on his super, when he smashes them, then he triggers again, and then if he kills someone, he repeats. So he can just leap around, killing indefinitely. If you can get enough splash damage from everybody else to lower everybody's health, then he'll just clean everybody up. So Cax is the Sorcerer Blaster going on, so he's a little bit squishy at this point. So I'm starting to diversify here. Got the Mana Reaver, got the Chrono. We're back to Cax here. And he's starting to do well. So he's at 94, I'm at 96. Got the streak going, so he's got the Space Pirate as well. So I got the Space Pirate, Chrono, Mana Reaver. Fairly balanced, but I've got a strong line with a couple of level 2s. Got the Caitlyn at the back who does some damage. And so what I'm doing with my lines is spreading them out. So originally I had that redemption on my Kha'Zix just as a placeholder until I could find a better spot for it. I love having it on the frontline guy because he triggers early and everybody else gets a benefit from that healing up. So, oh, the last one to pick. It's always so painful. So I'm just going to take him for the money. Cho'Gath's solid, but not really doing me a lot of good, and the weapon's great. So that extra speed, that'll be nice. Give a little defensive element to Darius up front. Yeah, so by the time these guys... Oh, that was Natopotato in the face. So by the time they can chew through my Graves, my Kassadin, my Darius... My back row snipers have picked them off. So the sniper's gold buff. Cackas has the Star Guardian going, so this is working out nicely because I've got a beautiful counter to him. So he is ripping apart everybody else, still at 94, but he's not going to take me down. So the Star Guardian, you've got, with 3 units, they give 20 mana to the other Star Guardians, and when they cast a spell, it spreads that around, so I can actually prevent that with my Mana Reavers. So I'm actually thinking at this point that I might go for the 4 Mana Reavers. There's only 4 of them in the game, but that could work well. And Cackas also has the Sorcerers going, so that gives them 15% extra spell power at the first level, and then up to 40, and then up to 120. So the problem is he doesn't get that spell power if I prevent him from generating mana. So I'm sitting pretty solidly here. Got that Blitzcrank on the bench. I really should bail on him. You can see the temptation for the Chrono. Got a Wukong there. I can almost work him up to the next level. Yeah, so I haven't even budged. Lost 1 early game, and I'm just sitting tight here, so up to the carousel. Usually you end up with the leftover garbage. Not really fond of the choice I've got there, but what can you do? Okay, let's see where Cackas is at. Alright, ooh, he just switched into the 4 Sorcerer. That's good, he's grouping at the back there. He's really only got 1 tank up front. So if people can mulch through that, they'll be solid. So here's Natopotato. Natopotato grouping as well. He's got the Sniper, Rebel, and Chrono. So the Rebels are paired up to give him a bit of defense, and then the Chronos and Sniper will give him his offense, but it's just not enough. Yeah, he's got a bit of a randomized bench there. Alright, so I got my Jinx out to get my Blaster. You can see I'm starting to diversify some more. Got my Chrono, Celestial, Space Pirate. Up to 3 Blasters, so that's a little bit of overkill at this stage, so for now it's fine. I'm going to switch one of those out though. Alright, what's NATO got going on here? Sniper, Mercenary. Alright. Gonna take him on. He is getting mighty low. Down to 31. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, he's dropped even more. He's down to 15. Oh, wow, my misfortune. It's just lighting the map up. Oh, I completely and systematically ravaged him. Oh, let me be the one, and I was. Good night, Natopotato. Well, that's pretty good. I've got 3 goals. I don't know if you noticed, but there's an imposter here. Flash Trip. Need to take that guy out first and foremost. Ooh, okay. I'm dropping a bit, so that's a good signal that I might need to switch builds. So I've already taken Natopotato out. That's great, even though he's a fellow legendary tactician. It's always sweet to take out a buddy. And Cackas is always my mortal enemy, so he's dropped quite a bit though. So here's Flash. Imposter, yes guy, that's right. Dismantled him completely. So got a good balance of offense and defense. And you can see on the bench I'm starting to build, so I can't pass up an Aurelian Soul. I like him. He's just good on his own. He launches out missiles as his spell. But you can see I've got the Irelia. She's mana. My Misfortune just popped a shield on her. So she's awesome. She is doing so much damage for me. Here's Cackas. He's up to 6 Sorcerer. He's got the Mercenary, Star Guardian, Blaster. So it should be a pretty simple win. Easy. Oh yeah. He's just waiting for my Misfortune to chew him apart. Wow. I'll show you that again. This is what that looked like. Oh, I disemboweled him completely. Oh, just crushed that little spaceship of his. That is the end for Cackas. So we're getting down to the top 3. I've got 70 health, which is great. That'll give me a bit of a buffer. But the problem is you sometimes get complacent and you'll sit on a build. So I really need to look at getting that 4th Mana Reaver in there. So I'm looking for Thresh. So there's only 4 of them. Thresh is worth 5 gold, Irelia's 4, Darius 3, Kassadin 3, and Darius 2. So they've got a nice incremental growth there. They get it more and more powerful. So at this point I'm thinking I'm low on gold, he's low on gold. I need to get my misfortune up to a level 2. So I'll click through a bit to try to get that. If I happen to do a level 3 Jinx, that would be a-okay. Aurelian Soul, level 2 Aurelian would be real nice. Almost up to a level 3 Wukong, but he just doesn't really fit with my build nicely, so I'm gonna get that Zephyr into play. Get that up there. I know, it was a questionable choice, but there's my misfortune, yes! Okay, so misfortune, that is huge, just snagged that in time. She is fantastic, she's gonna be an essential part of my final build here. I just need one more to get her up to the level 2. And then I will be able to take these guys apart. Okay, Optifree, he's interesting. He's got the Mech Pilots, Sorcerer, Chrono, Protector, and Blaster going on. Just took a quick glimpse there. It's great if you can go back and forth and check that out. Okay, I got my eye on that Zephyr. Alright, got my eye on the other Zephyr. There we go. I need to counter him popping my guy up and pop one of his up. I could risk it and get the Spatula at this stage, but really I don't think I can combine that with anything, so it would be sitting on my bench, wasted. That Thresh is tempting. The 4 Mana Reavers are awesome, and I could level him up. Alright, so Straw Hat Boy, he's going with the Protector, Sniper, and Celestial. So Celestial's going to heal everybody. Sniper's gonna pick off my dudes, and the Protector makes in the beefcake, so he's gonna be strong. But he's a lot more limited on his builds. I can move my players around and swap in and out, so he just took out Optifree, which is great for me because Optifree had that strong Mech Pilot up front that was just chiseling through to my back line. Wukong is teasing me for level 3, but he's just not part of my build, so I don't want to mess things up too much. That was probably a misplay to not get those Threshes. Those could have been a really sweet part of this build. There she is. Yes, Misfortune, level 3. Got the critical strike, the Rabadons. Get that Zephyr into play really quickly. Got lots of offense, lots of defense, lots of versatility. Shut him down with that Misfortune. Ooh, he blocked my super partway through. Alright. That's a bit problematic. So he's got me this round. So if I just sit tight, he's gonna finish me off. So I need to make a few adjustments just to make this happen. So I had a bit of a misplay when I dropped my Caitlyn out by accident. That Aurelian Soul would be so sweet to get him up to a level 2. This gives me a chance to just get set up here. Reallocate my units. Different location might help things out. Hopefully Dunk Master Darius will pop in and do his business. So he's still working the same build. He hasn't made a lot of changes, which bodes well for me. And that is mighty powerful. Misfortune lights it up. We're just entering the final battle here. It's gonna come down to this one. Couple of Zephyrs, level 2 Aurelian. I really should tuck him in the back, but let's get the redemption on him. That'll trigger early. Heal everybody up. Well, I did it. I avoided playing Chrono. Thank goodness. Got the 2 Chrono, but it's not really essential in my build. Straw Hat Boy. This has turned out to be a good match. Oh man. Misfortune just took out about 4 guys there. That is beautiful. That is a thing of beauty. 2v1, but Misfortune just brushed him. That is legendary tactics. Like us, subscribe to us, we'll keep the content coming. Try the Mana Reaver Pivot. It's a lot of fun.